Welcome to Crowded Lab. I was brainstorming AI automation ideas, and today I have a special video for you. I will show you SEO AI content automation flow. Let me explain what you can expect in this video. I will do the demo of this flow that I have built and automated. I will show you the tools that I used, and I will explain in the detail the flow itself. Well, let's start piece by piece. So imagine you can write to Slack channel something like analyze topic, then provide a particular keyword, in this example, how to make money on Twitter. Then we'll be sending a request to NeuronWriter. It is a SEO optimization tool which will analyze a particular topic. And by the way, I will leave the links in the description to all of the tools mentioned and to alternatives to those tools. Please check the description, you might get pretty good deals. So after we analyze a particular keyword, we will get specific NLP terms, which we will use in the request to ChatGPT, asking to include that to provide SEO optimized article right from the start. Then we'll ask ChatGPT to create an article, and we'll send that article back to NeuronWriter to get the final score. And in this case, I'm using the API that NeuronWriter provides. It has the detailed description. I will show you how I used that in my automation flow. Just briefly, you can create new query to analyze keyword and then import the content to get the final score. And I'm using ActivePieces as my automation tool, but you can use tool like Zapier, Make, PabblyConnect, or for example, Elba 2, which is available for now as a lifetime deal. Again, the link will be in the description. So let's go to the actual demo. Here I've created a special channel in Slack. By the way, you don't have to use Slack. I just thought it is kinda interesting, but the input may vary. For example, you can use Google Sheets, and after a new row is being added, you can trigger this flow instead of using Slack as an entry point. Imagine you would like to create an article on this topic, how to make money on Pinterest in 2024. So in my flow, you just post that message. Then the automation flow will begin. It will update shortly as ActivePieces has some delay processing. And on the first step, we are given our query from NeuronWriter. And if we click on that right away, we'll see that query analysis is in progress. It will take just a bit, maybe under a minute, to finalize the analysis. Alright, so it refreshed automatically, and the only manual step here is that you need to choose the competitors. I've chatted with the team of NeuronWriter, and they replied to me that automatic selection of top competitors is not yet available on API, but they have plans to include that, so you won't have to click next, and it can be all automated. So now we have the topic analyzed. We are getting back to our Slack channel, and in this case, we just need to send the query ID, and that's it. The flow will start. We've got the message that we are writing SEO optimized article. The keyword in this case is the same that we provided previously, this one. And after ChatGPT will write the article, yep, we've got that ready in a specific format, which NeuronWriter will understand. I will give you details about that in a moment. So now all you need is just to refresh the page. And here it is, our content. And right from the start, we've got the score 76. we've got a lot of NLP keywords used already. And if we go to headings, we've got keywords in the headings as well. Well, NLP terms. And yeah, basically that's how you can write SEO optimized articles using this AI content automation flow. Again, you can improve it. You can, for example, add a quality gate. Let's say if the content score is above 70, you can automatically post that to your WordPress site, but you get the idea. Okay, so now let's actually take a deeper dive to the automation flow itself. And here it is, just 12 steps. And I will explain you in the detail each one of those steps. As I mentioned before, I'm using ActivePieces. I've got this tool on a lifetime deal on AppSumo. I will give you some alternative to this one. Check the link in the description. So you could potentially get a lifetime deal for a similar tool for yourself. Again, the tool of my choice is ActivePieces because I already had this one, but you may use Zapier, Make, PabblyConnect, whatever automation tool you have and you like. Okay, so let me explain you step by step what I did. As you saw previously, the entry point for this automation is Slack. But as I mentioned, it can be, for example, Google Spreadsheet. Maybe you have a team and your team members will be adding keywords to a spreadsheet. And once new keyword is being added, then automation flow for AI content optimization can be started. And my flow has two branches. The first one is to analyze the topic, and it is being triggered when analyze topic part is present in the message. So in this case, we will use NeuronWriter API. We are calling new query, and we need to provide several parameters like API key. I will revoke this particular key after I'm done with this video, so don't worry. And you just need to provide some data. In this case, we are using keyword, which we are getting from here, from new message, and there is a field text. And how would you know which parameters to put here to new query? You would need to go to this page. I will link that in the description as well. Here you have examples defined, but if you scroll down, there are actually usage examples. So you can see that we need to provide these headers, API key, accept content type, which we can see here, accept API key content type. And then we need to provide the body in this format, and this format you can see here. Okay, so after the query was sent for analyzing, we are sending Slack message, actually this one, that query was created, and now we need to pick competitors. And just as additional convenience, we can send email that topic analysis was started. Okay, so let's go to the other branch. So again, when there are words like analyze topic in the message, we'll start the flow to analyze a particular topic to get suggestions like this, which we can use in our ChatGPT query. So if we don't have analyze topic in the query, in the Slack message, we will actually request data from the completed analysis by NeuronWriter. And what kind of data can you expect there? Well, let me show you. The data, NeuronWriter provides the data through its API in JSON format. So you can see suggested terms, a particular keyword that we requested, the ID of the query, and there are a lot of detailed information like ideas, what to include in your article writing, like maybe you can use these kind of questions. There are statistics about competitors. There are suggested metrics like word count, for example. And in my flow, I'm using this part, specifically terms. There are suggestions for the particular NLP terms, which should be used, for example, in title, in the description, in H1 headers, in H2 headers, in your content. There are some extended keywords and so on. So I'm specifically passing to ChatGPT this part. So after we get the data from NeuronWriter, I'm just sending the message that we are writing a SEO optimized article, and there is a step to ask ChatGPT. And here I'm using this kind of query. The task is to write 2000 word article. There will be a particular keyword. We must use the terms, and this is a variable. And actually we are getting that from here. Here are the terms which I showed you. There will be suggestions for title, description, H1 and H2 tags, and what to put in the content. So we have that information put into the flow. Then we have some fine-tuning of the result, and I'm instructing ChatGPT to provide output in this specific format, because this kind of format NeuronWriter will understand to calculate the score. And then once the article is done, we are sending message to Slack that we are done with writing article, and we are sending import content query to NeuronWriter, and basically we are sending this kind of output. So in the end, we are getting this input, and basically that's it. And by the way, in my case, I'm using GPT-4o model. You can improve the prompt further. For example, I've used just the basic one, asking to create 2000 words article, but maybe you can add the parameter here and use the suggested word count by NeuronWriter, whatever you like. All right, so that's it for the SEO AI content automation flow that I have created. I think that's pretty cool, and I hope I've inspired you with some AI automation ideas which you might use in your content production flow. As I mentioned before, please check the links in the description. Also, please give this video a like and leave me feedback in the comments if you would like to see more similar style video for automated flows, for AI automations. Please as well give this video a like and subscribe for more similar videos. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.